In the meantime, though, Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlie, what's going on?
Yeah, it's so obvious that Democrats are so desperate to make an issue out of nothing. One thing not really being discussed is the fact that most Houthis are illiterate and 100% of them don't speak English. So even if you just gave them those text messages, what bad could come of it? Hegseth and Waltz did nothing wrong. Don't you agree?
All right, Charlie, thanks. I have no idea what you're talking about. And again, there were no warplanes in there. So making the allegation that there were and that the Houthis can't speak English doesn't make any sense. Obviously, that is not a real listener. And obviously, that was a guy who had an agenda. Now, you guys were wondering, but Sam and I were talking about it beforehand. Said he was listening on a radio station in a place where we don't have one. Sam, I think he was busted.
Busted.
And look, I'm always willing to bring somebody on if they actually want to mix it up. But that guy always calls in and never wants to mix it up. He just wants to say something sarcastic and silly and then move on. So very, very odd. It's like my chats over on TikTok late at night. I always bring people up. If you have a fake name, and even if you don't have any clue, I'll bring you up, and you can come at me, but they never do very well, just like that guy. Don't you agree? Yeah, I don't agree that anything that was classified or could be called a war plan was released in those chats. Obviously, because I literally went with the sources from the government. Now, if you have a question about what they said, you've got to ask them. I just reported to you what they said. Let me go back to the phone line.